WHATS, the Google dance. Well, it's really just a fun phrase for when Google updates its index. This occurs regularly, once a month, and can cause a lot of movement in rankings, meaning that it's come to be feared by many in the SEO industry and anticipated by others. The update isn't just one sudden switch, though, as each index update takes several days to complete. During this update, the searches steep the dance between the old index and new index THATS, the Google dance. So why does it happen? Well, Google pulls its results from over 10,000 servers, and they can't all be updated at once. Google would have to go down for the update. Instead, each server is updated with the new index, one at a time. This can cause very strange behavior in the PageRank process if two major sites, located on separate servers, happen to have a close linking bond. These sorts of separations are interesting and can contribute to a great deal of change and motion in PageRanks. The most important thing to keep in mind is that eventually Google will get you into your proper place. Generally, if you behave, you will not be thrown down for long by the odd activity that can occur when Google is in the process of updating its index for your server or for the servers of your favorite link partners. One common misunderstanding is the idea that Google controls which server each kind of information is coming from, and so stores similar information on the same server. GOOGLES index DOESNT work this way. It's a big, disorganized mass of information that Google searches very quickly. This is a blessing in disguise because it allows your site to remain reachable by other sites that are related to it when the index is taking place. Your site generally won't suffer for too long when an update is taking place anyway, but if you are heavily dependent on Google results, you will see a slight drop for a short period of time. This drop is often followed by a slight spike, especially if your PageRank has increased since the last index. The 10,000 servers that Google uses are distributed between 7 data centers all over the world. Google doesn't keep all of those eggs in one basket. They want to be able to lose one data center and have the rest survive. If part of Google goes down, people can still use the search engine, and as I said before, this allows your site to be accessed by related sites if the server holding your site's index happens to go down. The data centers that Google has put into play are enormous in comparison to most data centers around the world. Google rivals some of the largest data centers in the world with each of its data centers, and is probably the largest in the world if all were combined into one. You see, the type clip for www.google.com is only 5 minutes. That means that GOOGLES IP address can change every 5 minutes. This allows them to switch between their data centers regularly, spreading the search load between them intelligently and routing around any damage. If you constantly enter the same data center with every search that you placed, it would almost certainly fry within 24 hours. Considering the number of users on Google each and every day, it is surprising that 10,000 servers is enough. A server can only handle so much traffic in a day, and Google ensures that it can hold more than any other service on the internet. The data centers updating their indexes at different times causes Google to do its dance. Unless you're looking for your WebSites ranking, you'd never notice this, as your site is normally available at all times. The unfortunate bit is that often times you will lose your page ranking for a short period of time, or your site will seem to have a lower number of pages indexed by Google. If you ensure that you have several hundred pages available on Google at all times, you will most likely be able to provide all of your content at all times, either directly or indirectly.